Did you see the news recently about projected future populations? It doesn't really sound that interesting on one level, but by the year 2100, 2100, whatever we'll call it, by then everyone will be old. Children won't be seen anywhere. Most countries in the world will actually drop in population. The whole world population will drop, which actually for all kinds of reasons is a good thing, because overpopulation is a real problem, and it might save us from some of the climate issues, and it might save us from some of our rabid overconsumption issues, but it won't be the only answer. But it might be a good thing. But we're getting to this point where there'll be more people over 80 than children. Like, it's really weird to think about this in a culture where I don't think we care about old people very much. Like, we say we do. Like our grands, our parents, our mums, our dads, our granddads, we say we value them, but we put them in homes. We don't take them into our homes very often. I mean, some people do, forgive me if that's you, but we don't really value older people. And there's all these questions about, well, when's somebody like me who's 40 going to retire? Because if there's loads of old people, the pension issues, there's just massive issues. But I actually want to start talking about children and childhood. Well, why? Because I think we kind of glorify and deify children. We make them into little gods. We build everything around them. When I watch parents and people who run around taking their kids to every little thing, who everything is about the child's needs and wants, we grow up these little consumers who get what they want and who don't think about society and community before themselves, who are consumers, who are sad because they don't have as much as their boomer grandparents maybe had, who don't have the hope and feel a sense of entitlement but a lack of hope. What does it mean to treat everyone the same? Do you think we treat children better than we do old people? Or do we treat middle-aged people or young adults better? Who gets the best deal? I want to do a series of videos thinking about children and childhood and teenage years. And I just wanted to start by going, who is most important? I think we think that children are more important than everyone else. And the older you get, the less you matter. And that's how society functions. And actually, I think the God model, the Jesus model, the other way around, is to say, actually, the wisdom of the aged is massively important and they should be honoured. And Jesus grew in a community where children were dishonoured and possessions and just not thought about at all. And he said, these are really important. Because it's the least, the marginalised, that the kingdom of God, the whole Jesus movement is about. And I wonder if the stuff he said about kids doesn't really apply to children anymore. It applies to the poor, the marginalised, the overlooked, and often those are the older ones. My last question would be, would you rather fast forward to your old age or return to your childhood? Which one you prefer probably tells you which one we give most honour to.